We call it a camp, and it's really not a camp. I mean, there are not going to be kids outside under the tents camping. It's a very fancy and nice hotel. So it's a place where we invite the families. They have kids with special needs, and we invite them to come and rest. It's a place where the kids can have as much fun as they do when they go camping, but at the same time, the parents can relax and go swimming, and they can go outside and sit on a nice balcony, and we take care of their kids. I think it's a place where they can be kids. It's a place where they're accepted. It's a place where they can scream and run, and nobody's gonna look at them, even though maybe they don't mind if somebody does. But it's a place where they can have so much fun, where they can be with the kids their age. They can be welcomed and loved, and they can be who they are. This is the third one in Serbia, and the first one on this campsite. This time we have 21 family. It's more than we had ever before. We have 40 kids. We have 40 volunteers working with the kids, working with parents. We have volunteers from different areas. Most of them are actually nationals from Serbia that come to work with kids with special needs. And we do have some that come from the West, from the United States, a few of them. But of course, them not knowing the language, unless we find a child that doesn't really mind if you speak English or Serbian or whatever, usually we do need translators for them. But most of the volunteers are actually young youth from churches, from different organizations. And the great thing is, it's not that every year we have more families that want to come here. We have more volunteers that want to come here. It's not just that this camp changes families' life and this kid's life. Oh, it transformed the volunteers, their life and their attitude towards disability.
Ovdje dolazim kao volonter već 3 godine, ovo je 3. sezona. I mogu bi reći da je ovo zaista velika privilegija da budem na ovom kampu. Meni ovaj kamp veoma znači jer ja mnogo učim kroz ovaj kamp. Gledajući svu ovu decu i roditelje koji su stvarno u potrebi, mogu da vidim i moj život i zaista ovo utiče jako dobro na kraju krajeva na mene i na moj pogled na svet. I zaista sam puno naučio kroz ove 3 godine.
Kada sam razmišljao o samom kampu, malo sam imao onako strah kako ću, pošto idem prvi put na kamp, malo je bilo čudno kako ću sve to da kažem, kako ću da se snađem u celom ovom okruženju, ali na kraju, eto, ispalo je stvarno iznad mojih očekivanja i veoma se zabavljam ovde, što možete verovatno i da vidite po mojoj frizuri, po mojoj bradi, tako da sve je na odličnom nivou i stvarno uživamo sa klincima, sa našim drugarima, uživamo i ovde jedni sa drugima, volonteri, i mislim da je cela organizacija celog kampa na jednom izuzetnom nivou.
Puno stvari koje sam već naučio na fakultetu i u školi, sada radim sa njim. Ponizan postaneš, sluga si, služiš im po ceo dan. Odlična stvar.
Prvi put da sam na jednom ovakvom kampu, ovo je jedno sasvim novo iskustvo za mene. Znači, evo, ovih 2 dana, znači, ono, da kažem, nekako iz korena se moj život menja, barem iz odnosa prema deci, ono, definitivno.
This is my 3rd time here at the J&F Friends conference. For me, it's been special to have 2 of my friends from America come to volunteer also. And then the little girl that I've been working with in Sombor, her and her family are here for the first time. So it's fun for me to see them see her enjoying new children, new experiences. And then, of course, it's always great to see the families who've been here before and just reconnect and just enjoy with them again.
Ovo je 3. godina kako volontiram ovde sa ovim decama i uživam zato što ove deca su stvarno posebna i vidim u njima stvarno da su iskreni i pružaju stvarno iskrenu ljubav. Svaki put kad god budem sa njima i uživam u igrama, jer oni stvarno kada se igraju, onda stvarno se igraju i I stvarno su zabavni. Ja stvarno želim takve deca kada vidim da se smeju, da su srećni, kada plešu, onda plešu i kada plaču, onda plaču, ali stvarno je zanimljivo biti sa njima i kako što svakom detetu treba ljubav i njima treba ljubavi pružiti, tako da ja verujem da oni zaslužuju. Mislim da na niko drugo mesto ne bi moglo taj blagoslov doživjeti kao što ovde. Vidite jedno dete, učinite da jedno dete bude srećno i radosno, to je nešto predivno, taj predivan osjećaj koji ništa ne može da ti pruži.
As a mom of a kid with a disability, it's, oh, what a great experience it is to come somewhere and to have somebody who's going to come and say, let me have your child. So you can relax, or you can have a cup of coffee, or you can go and take a swim, go for a walk. I'll take care of your child. And oh my gosh, it's like somebody saying, let me carry the load that you carry every single day during the whole year. I want to carry it for you. And I'm gonna take my days off. I'm not gonna go on a vacation. I'm gonna pay to come here and spend time with your child. It's not just, oh my gosh, this is great. It sounds like a miracle. I mean, who are these people that they're choosing to come, and instead of going somewhere and having fun at the beach, they decide to spend days with the kids that scream, they run, they're not listening. They're so much fun though. We have this year, and I'm really excited when I see pastors and their wives coming in and helping with those kids, chasing 2-year-olds and taking care of the kids in wheelchairs.
Crkve moraju razmišljati da prošire svoje služenje na osobe sa posebnim potrebama. I tako smo prvi put odlučili da dođemo. Nismo znali ni šta da očekujemo, ali ono što smo vidjeli je zaista da crkva mora delovati u tom smeru, da razmišlja, da proširi svoje delovanje i evanđelje da prenese i ovim porodicama i ljudima sa posebnim potrebama. I nismo ništa očekivali, nismo ništa znali ni šta će biti ni kako će biti, ali je izvrsno. I nadam se ne samo da ćemo doći opet tu u Srbiju, već da ćemo ovo započeti u Makedoniji sljedeće godine ili uskoro i da pozovemo i druge pastore i hrišćani iz Makedonije da dođu da nam se pridruže.
Raising a child with a special need in Serbia, I think it's hard everywhere, but it's close to impossible when the whole surrounding, the whole environment, it doesn't give you any support. They just kind of look down at you. And I mean, you can hear some of the stories that when these moms will say that even in the hospitals, when the child with the Down syndrome was born, the doctor will come and say, just leave the child here. You don't have to even take him home. We'll take him to a special place. Or they would even be like, there would be even kind of judging because they didn't decide to end the pregnancy when they found out that the kids are going to have any special needs. So when you bring the child on this earth with a special need, and when you decide to walk out of the hospital, maternity ward, with your child, they think you're crazy. They think that something is seriously wrong with you. And later on, they're going to remind you what they think. So when it comes to going to a grocery store, looking for a preschool, looking for a school, looking for a job, they're going to look at you like something seriously wrong because you didn't leave that child in a special building, in a special orphanage. And why do you decide to? It's not good for the siblings. It's not good for typical kids to be around a child with a special need. So the whole environment really thinks that. Your family's going to look at you differently. Sometimes your church. So even though the idea for this camp is kind of to take the burden that the parents carry all year long, and we can kind of care for them for these few days and watch for their kids, what our idea is and what our goal and vision is for camps like this is to give parents some tools that they can actually come to Christ and give that burden to Him. So maybe it seems to them that we are the ones carrying the burden for them. But we know the truth is that Christ is the one that is carrying the burden for us. He is carrying the burden and heaviness of raising a child with a special need for me. And I cannot do it. I cannot do it for my own child, and I cannot do it for, certainly not for 25 more, but I know who can. So what we do, we point to Jesus. We point to someone who can wait to actually raise these children and love these children for them, with them, through them. The parents are going to be having kind of like a panel discussion. We're going to be talking with them how it is to raise a child here. What are the burdens they're dealing with? What are the coping mechanisms that they use and they try to use to go through that, and then share what we are using, share how we are dealing with the heaviness and burden and what Christ does in our life and what he can do in their life. So we have different teaching for them. We have some classes where parents and specialists, parents of the kids with special needs and specialists in different areas will talk to this parent. From the day one, we take the kids, we have certain special activities for the younger kids, we have special activities for older kids. Depending on the campsite, we'll have like swimming pool, the kids are going to go fishing, they're going to go horseback riding.
Ja brinem o mom drugaru Stefanu, on je iz Bačke Palanke i veoma je talentovan dečak, voli puno da crta i puno voli da igra video igrice i voli pecanje i upravo idemo na jezerce na kojem ćemo malo da pecamo, tako da ispunimo njegovu želju jer jako voli da peca.
Danas baš lepo funkcioniše pecanje, riba je krenula, tako da zaista uživamo u današnjem danu i u pecanju.
Fogd meg, szorítsd össze, szorítsd meg. Hoppá. Jó van, oké. Dani.
Ja sam drugi put na ovom kampu, na prvom kampu bila sam volonter, a sada sam vođa ove grupe, zajedno sa Darkom vodimo rad sa tinejdžerima. Na početku obično imamo neke radionice, upoznavanja i posle naravno imali smo pevanje, biblijsku priču i igramo se, a posle podne smo imali jednu likovnu radionicu.
That's exactly what I was trying.
There's great meals, great food, fun in the evening, karaoke and dancing, and gosh, tonight we're gonna have, okay, usually this is not the way we dress, so I should really say that. Tonight we're gonna have, what are we gonna have?
A cowboy night.
Yes.
We're gonna have a totally cool party. I can't wait.
Yeah, so we're gonna have this party where we're gonna try to bring the taste of Texas here. We have some volunteers for Texas, so we thought it would be kind of nice if they share the taste. What is it like to live in Texas? So we're gonna have bandanas for every family. We're gonna have cowboy hats. We're not gonna have horses over there in a stable, but it's gonna be messy and loud and fun. So. part of this camp, if you want to come here, if you want to bring your family, we would love to have you. You should. It's fun for everyone. It's fun for the kids with special needs. It's fun for their siblings. It's fun. I come every year, and I work here. It's not that I just come to enjoy, and it's still fun. It's really fun. If you want to be part of this camp as a volunteer, we would love to have you. And we need everyone. Whoever wants to make coffee or play with kids or organize the kids' activities, come and have fun with us. For me to come here and invite the families and have all this fun with my daughter, we really need you. We need J&F Friends has been behind this, supporting every family at this camp. We need churches. So this year, Fellowship Bible Church, Arapahoe, was behind this. The church from Texas that came here. Their pastor came and volunteers from the church. So without people like that, I mean, I can wish and want as much as I could, but God's been using them so that we could be here and do what we're doing. So we're very thankful for every volunteer that decided to come and join us, to spend their vacation watching a kid with disability. We're thankful for everyone who supported a volunteer to come. So some of the people couldn't come, but they helped somebody else be a volunteer here. We're very, very thankful, and we hope we can see you again as a volunteer, as a supporter, as a family, as a church, to stand behind these families and behind this camp. Thank you.